Hello and thanks for checking out ChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. Sign up for a 1-week free trial, no credit card required, for access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Hey everyone, checking in on SPY, IWM, and QQQ. So we rejected from the middle Bollinger Band resistance for a second day in a row, but all in all, bulls are pretty pleased with the amount of consolidation that went on during that rejection. And watch the 100 period hourly moving average support. We bounced off of it yesterday at the low of the day. We bounced off of it 3 times today. And that is a key level to be watching. If we lose that level, I'm going to be looking down at 244.55 and then the gap to fill at 244.80. So that's a key level to be watching for me tomorrow. And if the bulls are going to see follow through, they have to close over this middle Bollinger Band to be looking back at the all-time high. Weekly time frame, as we know, is just fine for the bulls, even though we did close below the exponential support. It did not see any follow through to the downside, and the bulls are right back over that level. So no red flags on the weekly time frame for the bulls longer term. IWM, much more significant bearish reaction. So we have to be watching IWM because it was the first one to start showing weakness. We then saw SPY and QQQ with a flush down follow, and it was a strong bounce, but gap up open, close at the low of the day. The gap to fill on IWM is 136.74. Decent amount of volatility the past 2 days, and I'm looking for an equilibrium to form because we have our dump, we have our high of the bounce. Now we're looking for a higher low compared to 135.77 and looking for a tightening range on declining volume to continue playing out as it has the past 3 days. Weekly time frame for IWM, back testing and rejection from the middle Bollinger Band weekly resistance. Seeing a few individual names doing that as well. PCLN and Google come to mind. So if we cannot get back over this middle Bollinger Band, which has been support for months, that would be a notable back test and rejection to keep the bears in control on this weekly time frame for now. QQQ on the daily, also the gap up open, but we did back test and hold the middle Bollinger Band. So it's very clear that the tech sector is what is keeping the market strong and healthy, and QQQ enjoying the benefits more so than the other two markets because of the holdings. And the bulls don't have many resistance levels until the all-time high. We're looking at 144.30, 145.47, and the all-time high is 145.96. Declining volume here as well, so I would assume we're going to form a lower high compared to 145.47, have to consolidate, form a higher low, and then make a move back to the all-time high if that is where we are headed with the bulls. But the weekly time frame still in full control by the bulls, holding exponential moving average supports, just like SPY, and regaining, didn't even lose them actually, so nothing to regain, just keeping those levels and staying in full control. So for me, SPY 100-hour moving average support tomorrow pre-market is going to dictate which direction I'm looking, and if it is lost, I'm going to be looking towards that gap fill on the daily time frame. But the tech sector and the financial sector have to be going in the same direction for the market to see any kind of significant movement on the range of a day and the volatility. Because if they're both going in different directions, like they did last Friday, we don't see a large range at all, and that's definitely a signal that day trading opportunity is going to be limited. Look at the range of Thursday compared to Friday. That's when it's going in the same direction, both sectors. This is when they're going in opposite directions. So that's a little clue that I'm utilizing for volatility on what to expect with the market as a whole. I appreciate you watching. We'll check back in tomorrow and watch that middle Bollinger Band on the daily to see if the bulls can regain that level.